Hi, students. Today we are going to move from indigenous people and colonialism to slavery. So in this first slide, I want you to look at what is force. Force or forzado is to make someone do something that he or she does not want to do. These people are all being forced to do things they do not want to. So let's think about the indigenous people. The colonists forced the indigenous people to move west. All of these Native Americans have to move until they had enough room to form the United States. Y ahora los colonistas crean espacio para Estados Unidos. That's in 1782, and there are 13 colonies. 30 colonias in this year in 1782. But that's so long ago. It wasn't until 1959, 200 years in the future, that the United States had the 50 states that we know of today. So what happened in those 200 years? ¿Qué pasó en los 200 años? Well, we are going to learn today about slavery. In history, some people moved to the United States by force. I want you to answer this question. Where are the people coming from, and where are they going to? So today we're going to learn about West African culture and slavery culture. I want you to answer this question. What do you see in the pictures? There are 4 pictures, so I want at least 2 sentences. A sentence about what you see in the picture. Now I want you to write examples of where you think this is and how you think a person feels. You can say things like, I think this is in Africa. I think the king is happy. So from the 1400 to 1800, so that's 400 years, West African people were moved to the United States by force. We have force and choice. Choice, elección, es el opuesto de forzado. So, in this slide, I want you to think about the word lost, o perdir. After coming to the United States, people from West Africa lost. You need to look at this picture. What do they have? La gente tiene mucho. Y ahora, ¿qué no tiene más? ¿Qué perdió? What did they lose? How would you feel if you were forced to move to the United States? If you were separated from your family and could never see them again? If you were forced to work for no money? And if you were forced to speak a different language and forced to learn a different culture? What would you do? I want 2 sentences. Now I just want us to look at these pictures again. This is in West Africa. The people have beautiful clothes and food and a king. Now let's look at picture B. This is a white slave owner or master, a person from the United States. And these are their slaves who have to work in the fields or else they'll get whipped. Now let's look at picture C. This is in Africa. All of these people have golden armor and they listen to music and they have all this respect for their leaders. Now let's look in picture D. They are chained and having to work through the fields with no freedom, no liberties that they enjoyed. In our next video, I am going to show you why the United States used slavery, and we're also going to talk about what we're going to learn in the future. Thanks for working with me so far.